1, 2, go, go. Go.
Ta, ti, 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 ta, ta, ti, ti, shh, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta.
So, Micah, do you understand why do you need to do homeschooling for the meantime?
Because there's coronavirus and we can't go to school, but some of my friends are still in school because their parents are working, like a nurse or like a doctor or anything. So that's why.
So,
and I'm going to use some white cubes to represent my scarves. 1, 2, 3, 4 scarves. 1, 2, 3, 4 scarves. So here are my 2 towers, orange to represent the hats and white to represent the scarves. Can you tell me which one is greater? Which one is more? There are more scarves than
What
hats.
is the greater,
Can you repeat
Micah?
that
How many
sentence?
scarves?
There are more
1,
scarves
2,
than hats.
3, 4.
Fantastic. There are fewer hats than scarves. Your turn. There are fewer hats than scarves. Excellent. I can see that the white tower is taller. I know that 4 is greater than 2. And I know that 2.
A big dinosaur balloon.
Next.
Pip has a balloon.
Next.
A big dragon balloon. Dad, I let it go.
Next page.
The balloon bumps up and up.
Next.
Can Tom grab it?
Next page.
Grab it. Yeah, he can. Look at it. Can Ben grab it? It is off. Get it in the net.
Next page.
are you happy to be here with your little brother Rio?
Yeah, but still not really because homeschooling is not like the school from like the normal school. It's just too weird. And it's too long. Hi everyone, today I'm going to read you a story. So once upon a time there was a bird who lived in a forest and his most favorite thing was his tree and the land. He had 3 friends and it was elephant and squirrel and bird. So bird in his tree was loving his house, and then he saw some light of fire, and it was getting closer to his tree. He didn't want his forest to be burned, so he tried to help. It was close to his tree, so he went to the water next to his tree and pecked it so he can put it on the fire. He kept on doing it again and again and again until the fire would go off. And then the demon from up said, "Ha ha, look at you, little bird. You can't do it. You might get cooked." And then the good one flew down and said, "What are you doing? You can't do it. You're too small to do it." And little bird said no. So he cried, and he had made the fire go away, and then the forest was okay, and he was okay. He was okay because he wanted his tree to not get burned. That's the end. I hope you liked the story. Bye. And I also want to see Yuri, and also see my teachers, see everyone I like.
Help us tell which items in the list are separate from each other. Now, commas have other jobs as well. This is the job of the comma that we are looking at today. Can you remember the rules for using commas in a list? Let's check together. We've got a school trip reminder, and it says, you will need a packed lunch, a water bottle, a rucksack. Here I can see that there are 3 items in my list. A packed lunch, a water bottle, a rucksack. Those are the 3 items in my list. I need to separate the first 2 of my items with a comma, and then my second last and my last item in my list needs to be separated with an and. Let's have a look at what that looks like. You will need a packed lunch. That's the first item in my list. So after that I need a comma, a water bottle, and a rucksack. Water bottle and rucksack are the last 2 items in my list, so we join them with an and. Let's read through it together. You will need a packed lunch, comma, a water bottle, and a rucksack. That's how we use commas in a list. But I wrote a shopping list earlier, and I forgot to write commas to separate my items in my list. Can you help me? So my
homework and homeschooling is not that good because it's too long and Daddy is so mad about it.
Your teacher might ask you a little bit about division. Okay, exciting. So division, just a little bit more information on division. Division is sharing. Okay, so division is sharing. In your fruit basket at school, you have some carrots, and you only have.
If you're keeping up that, you're doing a fantastic job. We're going to see if we can make it a teeny tiny bit harder this time. So this time, I'm not going to count you in. I'm just going to gesture like this. So as always, my turn first, and then it's your turn. Chugga chugga cha cha, chugga chugga cha, chugga chugga cha cha, chugga chugga cha, cha cha, chugga chugga cha,
Chugga cha, chugga chugga cha,
cha 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 cha, cha 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 cha, chugga 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 cha. Chugga 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 cha. Really good stuff, guys. Okay, let's make it a little bit harder again. This time I'm going to do 2 phrases in a row. So, stop sign is up. If the stop sign is up, that means you still need to be listening. I will still do this when it's your turn. My turn first. Chaga chaga cha cha, chaga chaga cha, cha cha, chaga chaga cha. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chaga chaga cha cha, chaga chaga cha, chaga cha, chaga chaga cha.
Good guys, my turn now. Cha 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 cha, chaga 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 cha.